You have inherited a house. Here are the first 7 things that you need to do.
What do you mean by inherit?
Inherit, there's a few, somebody died and you've got their house. So there's definitely different ways to inherit a house. You could inherit it through a beneficiary deed. You could inherit it through a will. It could be in a trust. There's a lot of different ways that you could inherit a house.
Okay. Yeah. So we're not attorneys. No. We are just letting you know from the experiences that we've had in helping buyers and sellers with houses that have been inherited. So again, if you have any questions about this, or if this is coming up with you and you're not sure what to do, call your attorney. And we do have great attorneys that we can refer you to that we've used before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So number 1, what do you do first?
Don't panic. A lot of people do. A lot of people maybe have never sold a house, and so they don't know what the first steps are. And our first steps are, don't panic. There's no timeline specifically that you have to have things done, and just take some time to grieve. Take some time to take a deep breath and realize, okay, this is going to take some time, and and find your help for it, helping you through it.
Definitely. Number 2 is to locate that will or trust documents. So, where are your documents, Kim?
You should know, Amber.
We just learned something new today.
We'll let the kids know where the will, where the trust is. We have a big notebook. When you have a trust, you get this big notebook. So I will be sure that they know where it's at.
So, another fun reminder: if you are willing your property to somebody else, or it's in a trust that when you die, or maybe you're going on a vacation. I know my in-laws, before they go on vacation, they always like to tell me where all these things are.
That's good.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But make sure you do that for your family too. But if you have inherited that property, locate that will or trust. Maybe you've been told where it is, or maybe you have to do some digging, which kind of leads us to step number 3.
Well, before we go to number 3, let's just talk about just get a will. That is the biggest thing. In the state of Colorado, if you own property, if you pass away, you have to go to probate. There's no way around it. And there's a simple way to go through probate. Again, we're not attorneys, but I have had a client that did it in a very simple way
Very
online.
short time. Yeah.
So there's a lot of qualifications to be able to do it, but you can do it. So
if time is of the essence,
yeah.
Correct.
I don't care how young you are. Just get a will.
Yeah, if you own property, have a will, because if you don't, it's a mess. It's a mess for your family or whoever.
Well, the courts decide. The courts decide how it's going to be taken care of.
Yes.
Yeah. So
get a will.
Yes.
And then locate it. That's number 2. Number 3 is secure the property. So if you have keys, hopefully you have keys or know where they are or have a copy. Go into that house and just put eyes on it, because you don't know if you didn't know them very well. Maybe they have renters, maybe they have furry squatters. You kind of have to get a feel for what you're getting into. So get into the house sooner than later.
Yeah, and just think it is public record. Sometimes if there is, people can, that's how people find out if people has passed away. And so it is very important that you do make it look like that, people have been there and that it's not vacant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on that line.
Yes. Change the locks. Okay. We have we got Luke.
We got a great locksmith.
Broadway, Lock and Key.
Yeah, they're
he's
awesome.
Fantastic. And he can get out there right away and get the locks changed right away. That's what you for sure want to do, especially if you know you're the executor of the will. Really, truly, I know it sounds terrible. It's like, why would you do that? I mean, they're family. Just do it.
We've had way too many stories to tell you anything but just do it. Just
go get the keys, go get the locks changed, and you're in charge. You're large and in charge when you are the executor, and it is your duty to keep that house safe. And
there's also, and maybe not even siblings or other people that could dispute who got the property, but like house cleaners, pet sitters, all these people could have keys to the property that you don't know. So you just want to be aware of who is going in and out that property, and by changing the locks, you will become aware.
And Amber, are we having more videos on this?
Yeah, definitely. If this content is helpful for you, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll talk about probate. We'll talk about wills. We'll talk about all sorts of things that come with inheriting a property.
Yeah. And so when someone does pass away, the mortuary usually asks how many death certificates you want. I found it kind of interesting. Years ago, you had to have an original copy of that.
Mm-hmm.
And now it seems like all you have to do is just make a copy of it, of the original. So, we got 10 when our parents passed away, and I only used a couple. So do what you want to do, but really, if you need extra that are originals, you can always go back to the mortuary, and they will get those for you right away.
But that's step number 5 is get extra copies of the death certificate, because you need the death certificate when you go to sell the house too.
Yeah. So another thing that is always interesting, and that is you still need to pay the bills.
Number 6.
So that, water, the electricity, insurance, if they own the home free and clear. You've got insurance that you got to make sure is being paid. And of course, if they have a mortgage, you want to make sure that the mortgage is still being paid.
Or an HOA. You got to make sure those HOA bills are getting paid.
Yeah. So just be sure. It's a lot to ask your parents or a sister or a sibling, wherever you're at in life. Just have a little drawer that I know that everything's in it. We'll talk about our legacy drawer later.
Yeah.
But just there is a way to make this, because we have experienced it firsthand, what it's like for family members to have to dig through. It's so sad.
It's already sad. And then when you're digging through all these things, trying to figure out the little minutia, it's hard.
Yeah, because and have all your insurance, for even if you have life insurance, if you have pensions, just have all that information in one spot.
Definitely.
They won't haunt you in your death because it is so hard.
It's hard.
Yes.
And number 7, talk to a probate realtor who's savvy. So we have done this quite a bit over the years. And that is why we do feel comfortable putting a video out. Again, we're not attorneys, but we've dealt with dozens and dozens of clients that have had their family or friends lose them and then inherit that property and help them through it. So we've encountered a lot of different situations, and if you're not aware of them, it can be harder to navigate. So.
Mm-hmm. What's interesting is that Amber and I, not only have we had local ones with family local, we've also had some that have been out of state. Mm-hmm. And so I just was thinking of a time with one of them. They had still furniture in the garage that needed to get out before the closing, and this house was on a hill. So the driveway was like this up to the garage, right? And we needed to get this. It was a sleeper sofa.
Couch.
A sleeper sofa that we needed to get down to where we had somebody coming to pick it up. Well,
we have a fun video of that if you'd like to search for that. Maybe we'll put the link
we
down
got
below.
it out, and we got it down that hill without losing it and having it go across the street to somebody else's house.
It's another fun day in real estate. But we're here to help.
We did. And the other thing we do, and we think, why are we doing this? But we just feel like it's a great service, and we will hold estate sales. We're not professionals. It's more like a garage sale, but we do that. All the proceeds go back to you in order to get the dumpster to put whatever was not sold in the dumpster. But we also just came in contact with a great company.
Yeah, Corbett's.
That does estate sales. So,
there's a lot of different companies, and we have essentially a directory for them here locally in Colorado.
Yeah.
But there's different people that'll come take books. There's different people that'll come take all different furniture and donate it. There's different ways to take care of those items. And we've done it quite a bit. So we offer that as an extra service that we add on
at no charge. And then remember, when you're out of state, we do this stuff for you. You don't have to fly in to take care of this stuff. Only if you want to, that's fine. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, our services are here to be able to help you, because it's hard enough just grieving your loved one rather than having to get rid of all the stuff that they had.
So,
yeah.
Those are the top 7 things that you should do if you inherit a house. Please be sure to watch our next video that will talk all about probate and what that is. That'll be up next.
Don't we have a sheet that we want to give them with all these information? So if you want that information on a document, just below, just comment that you'd like to have it, and we'll get it to you.